Guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Thursday, happy second, quick recording. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Guys, I don't know who this is for, but the conviction was very strong to jump on really quickly to share this. There is protection in obedience. There is protection in obedience. God has made it clear to you that you are not to return to that thing, that place, that person. He's made it clear to you that you are not to return and that the time is up. Flesh, in whatever way, have you tied there. This is more so less about being afraid of the unknown. Being afraid if you walk away from it, you don't know where the next thing is going to come that's really going to give you that fulfillment that you're seeking again. Because you're not really tapped into purpose and calling like that. Truth of the matter is, a lot of us are not everybody, of course, not everybody, but a lot of us are not tapped in or being used in purpose and calling like we typically are, meaning like sometimes our schedules are like really, 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 really full in the way that God uses us. But again, many of us are in a season of stillness, season of silence, things like that. So because you don't really have that fulfillment in that area or fulfillment, there could be something else missing, like you could be grieving or something like that, but there's something missing. But it was missing before you even encountered this person, place, or thing. That's how you encounter the person, place, or thing. God allowed it because he knew you were very vulnerable and you were going through a situation. So he was gentle with you in the process, right? But he's made it clear to you through convictions, through confirmations, through allowing that person to afflict you, but you're still holding on. Please hear me and hear me well. God is very, very, all caps, very strategic. So when he sees that you're not getting it one way, he will always bring it to you in another way and so on until he makes sure that you get it. The issue is when you get it, you're still being disobedient. This is when it comes down to obedience over emotions. We're going to have to listen. I'm really good at this. I'm not going to say I'm perfect at it, but I'm very, very good at this. I'm very good at obedience over emotions, meaning I don't care what I feel. I don't care what I want. I don't care. I don't care. Once God has been clear about it and firm about it, I don't question it because I know he's trying to protect me from something. There is protection in your obedience. You have to be fully aligned. Even when you're not in full alignment, the convictions are still going to be clear. It's like people want to ignore the convictions because you want what you want for whatever reason, right? I mean, you may have a legitimate reason to want it, who knows? But that's not what this is about. This is about God is trying to protect you from something. And so the enemy is going to flood you with flesh and flood you with emotions and flood you with, God, give me one more sign. But he's been clear already. He's given you 1,000, but he gave you a firm conviction. He gave you firm clarity to say you are not to return back to that person, that place, or that thing. There is protection in obedience. This can be about you, meaning he's protecting you. This can be about you. Ultimately, it is. But there can also be other things going on the other side you don't know about. You don't see a certain wrath coming. You don't see, you're too weak to even discern somebody's spirit that typically you can discern when you're spiritually fulfilled, right? There's stuff that you're missing. So he don't have time to sit here and break it down to you to help you understand. Number one, you're missing discernment. Number two, you're going through this because of it. Number three, remember that this happened 5 years ago. Number four, no, he's trying to get you to move now. He's trying to save you. You would typically catch these things if you weren't currently grieving, currently broken, currently in a healing season, currently depleted, right? Currently spiritually empty. You would typically receive the feeling within your discernment when you were spiritually full. You're not spiritually filled right now. So you are missing all of the discernment. And you may not even be missing it. You're ignoring it. Like I said, you're ignoring it. But the conviction was clear as day. I don't know who this is for, but there is protection in your obedience. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.